I would definitely say that my favorite things in this life are slow starting mornings. And then if you add rain, like that's like my favorite thing. Um, like my time in Seattle, like in Washington State, like definitely changed my relationship with rain and that element of water. Um, I actually cried for the first time this year yesterday, which is really, really surprising because if you know me and you've been around for a while, you know that I'm a water baby and crying comes very easily and naturally to me. It's like it's my release of things. Um, but I've kind of found that like whenever water is around, even if it's just rain, like whenever that element is around, I don't really cry. I don't really feel the need to. It's almost like the sky's doing it for me, and that's pretty cool. Um, that's just my own little thought about it all. But I've just like been thinking about like mortality lately, and not in like a morbid way, but in like a really like spiritual way of like energy really never dies. Like um ever since my brother passed when I was 8, I've always been able to like still feel the presence of like his joy and his love and just his like spirit of being a small little light in a dark place. And then with my mom, it's been like her energy just is always apparent and always around me and always like surprising me and encouraging me and supporting me and uplifting me and like everything that a mother's energy does for you, she still does that for me. And it's incredible to me that that's the connection I still get to have with her, even though she's been on the other side, whatever you want to call it. She just hasn't been earth side for like 15 years. And that was this past death anniversary was a hard one because she'd officially been gone longer than I had her. I only had her for 14 years, but you know, I don't even think that I should say that because I still have her. I was reading this book that I felt that she kind of led me to. It's about Prince and his life and just like um, how he interacted with the world around him and how he created and how he felt so connected to his parents and everything. And then I started crying again. It was like, but it was like good tears and beautiful tears. And I think that when you can recognize mortality as just like as what it is, as not something that needs to be feared or not something that you should try to avoid, but just as what it is it's a part of life. That a peace can be covered over you. And I know that that's hard for a lot of people. And I mean, I had a hard time with it for a while of just like, you know, honestly, I still sometimes struggle with feeling like I have to make it past a certain age because that's the age that my mom died. Like my mom lived until she was 34 and I'm about to be 30 this year, and sometimes I catch myself being like, whoa, like there's not a lot of time left or you know whatever. But then I get to see and experience my grandparents who have lived very full and long lives, and I think that helps me balance things, and that helps my anxiety. And then really just when I have those moments, I just have to like ground myself again and get back to my center really, and just make sure that like, okay, well, am I filling the time that I have with things that I believe in and things that I love, and And so far the answer is yes. And it's my intention to like for the answer to continue to be yes. I didn't even like realize that these were the thoughts that were really like at the front of my brain. But just being able to start this morning in a way that's very like somber and slow, I feel like has given me the space to be completely reflective. And I don't know, I hope that everyone gets times like these. And even if like tears are necessary, or yelling, or just like expelling whatever emotions come with these thoughts, I wish that they hope, and I pray and I wish. I'm gonna trying to change my language too. Um, I hope that they get released in a healthy way, and in a way that helps you move forward and progress. It's all a process. It is all a process. So yeah, thanks for starting my morning with me. If you watch this and listen to this, I'm gonna do my stretches and stuff, and then probably write some more, because there's more stream of consciousness left in this head of mine.